And we're back for another episode. In this episode we're going to be doing the level 65 Weaver quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Kugane at 11.8. And we need to talk to Kamei. Let's talk to him. The quest is called The Crane's Caveat. So Kamei would have you fashion another masterwork for his butterfly. And we will get manipulation 2 and some rewards. So let's accept. So, Mistress Mithrie, I cannot thank you enough. It would not, it would be no overstatement to say that your bustle has swept the discriminating patrons of the Hanamachi clear off their feet. Though she may lack the experience name value of her seniors, Koto Cho's services are in the highest of demand. As proof of this, my butterfly has received the most prestigious of invitations, a call to perform at the inaugural Keiko Odori. So, the Keiko is to be a celebration of the opening of Kugane's port to the world, and an ideal opportunity to introduce the cultural traditions to foreign dignitaries and luminaries who have just recently arrived on Hinjan shores. Only the most accomplished and celebrated gecko are being chosen for this occasion. For a fledgling such as Kotocho to receive the call, this can only be a sign that a new dawn is breaking before our eyes. When my butterfly makes her debut before the world, none but the finest of dresses will do. Might I commission your services once more, Mistress Mithrie? I would trust the job to none other. As before, the particulars of the design I shall leave to Kotocho herself. Clearly, the girl possesses an unparalleled eye for fashion. Pray visit her in the Hanamachi and see what she has in mind. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go. I think I ran the long way around last time. I think this way is quicker. There she is. Sorry, I'm standing really, really close to her. So, it is an honor to welcome you back, friend. The bustle you fashioned for me has caught the eye of many. Night after night I am summoned by the wealthiest merchants and land owners of Kugane, who would spare no expense to spend the night in my company. But why limit myself to my own countrymen, when there is a whole world out there to enthrall and entrance? If I can win the favour of our honoured guests at the Keiko, there is no telling the heights to which I may soar. Dreams I never dared to dream will be within my reach. However, one matter still concerns me. I am accustomed to dancing in inns and tea houses, and yet these festivities will be held outdoors, under the open sky. I wonder what manner of dresses are preferred for such an occasion in your homeland. One that shows your shoulders, let your shoulders breathe, will allow you to move freely. I see. Yes, a wide open stage. I cannot afford to wear a garment that might restrict my range of motion. A dress of light, subtle fabric would certainly suffice. Whatever would one call such a garment, might I ask? A spring dress, you say? How very delightful. It calls to mind cherry blossoms dancing and twirling in a gentle breeze. Why, the very thought sets my heart aflutter. But do not forget, friend, light and airy though it may be, this dress will serve as my armour in my fiercest battle yet. I am counting on you to see that I emerge triumphant. Do pass along my regards to the young master. Cool. So let's do this. Maybe you can provide us with the materials for the spring dress. Obviously, I'm not going to ask the dancing girls an order. Like, what do you wear? A thong. So, welcome back, Mistress Mithrie. Do tell, what manner of dress do you intend to fashion for my butterfly this time? A spring dress. A dress that flutters like petals in a spring breeze. How absolutely delightful. I can only begin to envision what you have in mind, but surely it will evoke a sense of freedom and frolic entirely unlike our traditional kimono. Please begin your work with my blessing. As before, I have instructed Yogiri to provide you with all the fabric you require. May the kami be with you, my friend. I can scarcely wait to see what wonders your needle will work this time. Cool. Let's do this. So, welcome back, honoured guest. Say no more. The young master has told me everything. It is again my honour to furnish you with the finest fabrics from our stock. So, thanks in no small part to your masterwork, Kotocho has become the darling of the flower district, and the orders of Western fashions have been coming in night and day. The young master can be reserved in showing his emotions, but even he is finding it difficult to conceal his joy. Needless to say, we at Day Tenure are honoured to support your efforts in whatever humble manner we may. Should you lack for materials, you need but say the word. Cool. So let's make this winsome spring dress. So let's just search spring dress. Spring dress. This is the one. So not these 3-star ones. This one. So synthesized. So as I say, I've been flying through the levels so fast. Like you can see, even though I'm doing this is the level 65 quest, I'm already doing, you know, I'm already 68 to 69. Like Weaver specifically, I'm already 69 plus. So, whoops. And soon I'll be goddess of the hand and goddess of the land. It's one of the first things I like to just get done with each expansion, because it just get out the way. Because then, forevermore, for the rest of Stormblood, even if it's the next 2 years, I will be able to effectively make anything I want to make. And I actually am interested to see if there is a quick way to get, like, just infinite amounts of yellow scripts. At least this time there's no weekly cap. So I'll be able to do it, like, non-stop. And if I can make a macro for it, even better. So I could just sit down for hours and just get it all done. Anyway, here is the spring dress made. So your work is done? Splendid. Pray show me what marvel you have fashioned for my butterfly today. So let's hand over. It says, a beautiful dress crafted with only the finest materials. So this is simply stunning, my friend. I knew you would not let us down. That said, is the neckline, is it not touched low? No matter. We must summon Kotocho at once. Yagiri, send a messenger to the Hanamachi. I mean, you can't walk for a minute and just get it yourself. So, young master, Mistress Mithrie, what say you? Ooh. I don't like the hat, but the dress is nice. So, I say nothing, my butterfly, for your unspeakable beauty has robbed me of all my words. My worries about the neckline were for naught. The slender grace of your shoulders, why, you are as a delicate orchard, blooming in the warmth of the spring sun. Yes, I can see it now. When you dance for the world at Ko Odori, a spring breeze will be blown down from the mountains high and sweep Hinjan and Ijin alike into a glorious rapture. So, your words make me blush, young master. It is by your patronage and the talents of Mistress Mithrie that I have come this far. But I assure you, this is only the beginning. When I take the stage at the Keiko Odori, a new legend will be born. A legend? I trust this means that you'll not be tripping over your own 2 feet, as you did at yesterday's lesson, and the day before, for that matter. Oh dear. So forgive me, Kotosuru. I meant no disrespect. I know your dancing ability far exceeds my own, but must you be so cruel about it? I speak only the truth, a truth that all can see. All save this 2 Goban rag merchant, and the amateur aesthetes who wastes their coin on a clumsy child who hides a shameful lack of skill with gaudy, uncultured garb. I may be a child, but my skill at dance, yet be lacking, but I am training as hard as any in the Flower District. I am winning hearts with each passing day. Every night, new customers flock to see me. New customers? I ask you this, my clumsy little caterpillar. How many of them come back? You are a curiosity, an oddity, and little more. One night with you and your outlandish dresses, and they have had their fill for a lifetime. There are only so many patrons, wealthy patrons in Kugane, and they value tradition. Fail to win their hearts, and your career will be as fleeting as the cicada, I don't know what that word means, who will not live to see the autumn. But I must be on my way. My customers are calling. Bye! So that was Koto Suru, the most senior and celebrated of all the Gecko. She is also one charged with training her younger sisters, though she can be something of a harsh task mistress, as you just saw. I'll show her. There's more to being a Gecko than stuffy old traditions. I may still be young, but I am the future of Kugane. I will soar high atop the Flower District long after that footsie old crane has gone home to roost. That's kind of mean. She can keep her stuffy old bureaucrats and merchants. I require no more than the young master and Mistress Menifil at my side. Kotocho's star is rising, and at the Keiko Odori, I will shine brightest of all. Cool. I mean, I would have words with her about her attitude, but like she said, she's young. So, in heightening your aesthetic sensibilities as a weaver, you have learned manipulation too. I'm fairly sure that equals was a mistake. Square Enix, if you watched the episode, you know, there's a typo that needs to fix. So, anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.